Hey guys, welcome back to the Geek Den. I have some awesome pickups for you guys from half a Carboot sale this morning, so check these out. Hey all my geeks out there. So as I said, I have picked up some awesome things this weekend. I've had to split these videos over 3, possibly 4 videos by the time I finish because there is so much stuff to go through. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So my first lot of pickups were actually Xbox pickups. And I'm going to go through them one by one and then let you know how much they cost me. Now this is a game that I don't actually own, which is awesome. I've thought about picking it up a few times. I've seen it at a couple of car boots, but they've always wanted too much money for it. So this is The Club. Normally it was on the PS3. And the condition of this is, have a look at that, just perfect, absolutely perfect. It has a really thick manual. It's a little bit worn, a little bit wonky, but yeah, great. So that's got the game modes and all of that stuff inside of it. Really happy to pick that one up. 50p. Can't go wrong with 50p, can you really? So the next one I actually bought a bundle together. So this was one seller who had a few of them and wanted £1 for each of their games. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these. There was only actually one of them that I wanted to pick up and ended up picking up the other 3 because they just wanted to get rid of them and did me a really great deal. So starting with Dirt Showdown. Now I'm not massively into my racing games. This one does look pretty cool if you look at the back. And I will definitely be trying this one out at some point. But yeah, the again, condition of it isn't bad. It's a bit dusty. I don't know if you guys can see it on there. That's a little bit dusty, but hey, for what I paid for it, I can't complain. Again, got the manual with it. There's no extra little bits. I'm assuming with most of these Xbox 360 games at this point, they came with like the extra little bits of paper and the warranties and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, again, it's just a simple black and white manual. Sadly, I really like the ones that they do in colour and put some real thought into. But hey, still not a bad pickup. The next one is Lego Star Wars on the Xbox, and I don't have this one. I don't actually have very many Lego games, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not a field that I tend to play in. My daughter does love these little Lego games, so I'm trying to pick more of them up. But yeah, the first Star Wars Lego game on the original Xbox. It has no manual, sadly, but hey ho. And it's in pretty good nick for an old Xbox original game. Yeah, really happy to have that in my collection. If at some point I can find the manual or find it again really cheaply, but with a manual and that sort of stuff, then obviously I'll update that in my collection, and that one will probably either get sold or put into storage or something like that. But as it is at the moment, I don't tend to like selling things. I tend to hoard them all. Anyway, here is another Xbox game, which is Shrek Super Slam, which again, as you can probably tell, I wasn't that massively interested in picking up. Have never played it. Again, condition of the game looks really nice. This one has a nice thick manual with a stupid little sticker on the side, which I'm hoping I can remove. But this, I believe, is it like a little platformer or a beat 'em up or something? Again, I'm not 100% sure because it wasn't a game I was particularly after. Don't have it in my collection, but you can see on the back there. So it's got various grapples and stuff. So I think this is like a little sort of smashy platformer. And then the other one is Colin McRae Dirt 2. And again, not a massive fan of my racing games. I like the more arcadey ones if I play them. I'm not really into like the realistic F1 and all of those sorts of ones. But hey, that's just me. I know a lot of other people are, right? The condition of this is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. It is torn at the back. It is all dog-eared. I like to call these well-loved, but I think someone loved this a bit too much, right? So all 4 of these games together, they were £1 each. I ended up getting all of them for £2. So the 2 that I originally thought, oh, I'll pick up was these 2 for £1 because I don't own them. And they said, just take these because we want to get rid of them. So £2 for all 4. Not a bad start to the day, right? Now I was up at, I got up at 10 to 5 this morning to go to the first Carboot. And I actually was really surprised at how sprightly I sprung out of bed at that time of the morning. Normally I'd be dead to the world, but yeah, it's really weird how your body works sometimes. When you want to do something, your body knows, right? So another game I picked up is for the Wii, and it is Iron Man. Have any of you guys played this game? I know nothing about it, but I love Marvel. I'm really looking forward to the new Iron Man VR game coming out. Hopefully it's going to be awesome, but we will see. Now, this has writing inside and everything. It is not in the best nick, but for 50p, again, I'm not leaving it behind. I don't currently have it in my collection. Well, I didn't. I do now. But yeah, it's got the little warranty manual and the normal manual with Bleach on the Wii on the back. Now, if I can pick that one up, I will be a very happy bunny. I love anime, and the Bleach series is just phenomenal. Even with all of the bump episodes that they shove in the middle and drive you mental with, even with those, it is still a great series. If you haven't sat down and watched it, I highly recommend it. Really, really good. The next one I picked up is, and you can see the price on it right there, Simpsons Skateboarding. Again, never played the game, didn't have it. I love Simpsons Hit and Run, and some of the other Simpsons games have been really cool, so I thought, why not take a punt for £1? Happy days, right? It's in good condition. We've got a nice manual. It's a little bit dog-eared, a little bit bent, but still not a bad condition, considering a lot of these things seem to just sort of live in people's sheds, and they only bring them out to daylight when Carboots come kicking. So the next one is a Nintendo DS game called Zoo Tycoon 2. Now, again, probably not a game I'm going to play. I might give it a go at some point, but my daughter loves the DS and she would definitely play this. And they wanted £1 for this, so that was a really, really good price, I thought. And then they also had right next to it, cartridge only, Zoo Tycoon #1. So for 50p, I thought I'll pick that up. I've got them both in the same case for now. If I do come across Zoo Tycoon 1 at some point, I can probably pick that up really cheaply and then have them both in separate cases. But yeah, there's another black and white manual and a little Nintendo warranty card, health and safety and yada yada. Right, so that is the DS. Then I also came across this one. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this game very often. I've never come across it before, and that is why I picked it up, because it seems quite rare to me. Now, I could be completely wrong. Everyone might have this game and it could just be absolutely everywhere, but I've only ever seen it at Carboots, like this game called Senses, with these little stones on the front cover. Like, I see that at every single table nigh on, but I never see it out when I'm in the shops and stuff. So this game is called Walk With Me, and it's Do You Know Your Walking Routine? Now, I'm assuming this is some kind of fitness tracking game. They wanted £2 for that. I thought, I've not seen it out and about before. I've not even seen it any car boots before, so for £2 I thought I'll pick that one up. I don't know how rare it is. I don't know if I've way overpaid, but yeah, they were nice people anyway, so I was happy to buy it from them. Now, this has got absolutely everything with it. So you've got your health and safety card there. You've got a little walk with me, do you know your routines? So it looks like this actually comes with a little pedometer, so you need to maybe buy a little Nintendo DS pedometer. Not 100% sure. Here's a little brochure for the DS's. Has some beautiful colours there. Absolutely lovely. I'm really looking forward to seeing all the different colours of the Switch lights that they come out with. I probably won't end up collecting them all, but still be really cool to see them. Got a little Wi-Fi brochure. And then you've got the Walk With Me manual. So, and it's all coloured. Check it out. Which I love. I always prefer when the manuals are coloured and they've got a bit more life to them. The black and white ones just kind of all fade in too much. And then here we've got the Walk With Me DS cartridge. And that is my DS pickups for the morning. Now, there were more this afternoon. There were quite a few more this afternoon. But I'm going to continue on with what I've got here for the morning because, as I say, I needed to separate this all out. So here is a game for the PS2 called Jumper. Now, again, I don't have this in my collection. I've not come across it. It's all sort of jumping through time and space and things like that. So I don't know if this is anything to do with the movie Jumper. It could be. It could very well be, actually. But, yeah, even still. Condition of it, good condition. And as I say, I've not come across this one before. I don't have it in my collection, so I thought, well worth a pickup. It's got a nice little manual. Colour on the inside as well. Far more interesting to read, right? And that is Jumper. I also picked up 2 more PS2 games from them, which is Bionicle. Again, don't own this game. Didn't really ever want to own this game, to be honest with you, but again, for the price that I got it, I just couldn't leave it behind. So there's the manual. Then it's got a little advert for the movie on the back. And it's all black and white inside, but let's see if there's any interesting pages or anything. There's not massively. Although you've got a little, there's all your little Bionicle guys on the back. Have you guys played either of these two? Are they any good? What do you guys reckon? Are they worth me picking up and putting in my my test PS3? Or should I just leave it and keep them stored away somewhere? Another game I picked up, and another one that I don't have in my collection, haven't come across it before, it is Alter Echo. Now, this game looks really, really cool. Just from the back cover, that's what sold it to me. If you see there. So that's what sold it to me. Well, that and the price, quite frankly. It's in relatively good. It's a bit dusty. You can see there a few smudges and things. But it's I'm sure I can clean that up and that'll come up good as new. And then you've got a nice Alter Echo manual. I do love the PS2. It's got some amazing, amazing games. And that is the game there. Some on-screen display. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. I'm definitely going to play it. There is also in here a little card towards the back. So there's a little sign-off card. International. So that's PS2 games. Now we're going to move on to the last 3 that I picked up from my first Carboot this morning, and I'm going to save what I think is the best for last. So I might be wrong though. I've never played the game. Yeah. So then, oh sorry, those games I got 50p each. Not going to complain about 50p each, right? So this next one is PGA Tour Golf 2 on the Mega Drive. Now this is a game I do not currently have in my collection. So I was very happy to pick that up. There's It doesn't close, sadly, but it does have the game and a really, really thick manual. Check how thick that is. So there must be quite a lot to learn about in this, or just a lot of languages that it's translated into. But yeah, glad to pick that one up. Guy wanted £3 originally, got it for £1 because he was then started asking me like, well, what do these things normally go for? And I said it really depends on what table you're at. So some people might try and charge £5, some people might try and charge £2, some people might want 50p for them. It just depends on who you're talking to at the time. Like I went around today and there's a PS1 game that I picked up that I'll show you later on, and I found that at 3 different tables at 3 different prices, and it was just crazy. Now it turns out only one of those, so the first one didn't have the disc in. The second one didn't have the manual or anything like that, and then the third one had everything. So crazy, but maybe it was destiny that I needed to pick that game up. Now this one I thought was really, really cool find, and it is Ridge Racer by Namco. Now I don't know if you guys have ever played this on the PS1, but I absolutely loved playing this, and there it is there. I don't think there's any manual or anything with it. They also had a original GTA game, but they wanted like £9 for that, and I thought that seems a bit steep. I could be wrong, but it does seem a bit steep. And it's also in the back got Ridge Racer 5, so on the PS2. So there's a double whammy there, and I think I got that for £3 or £4. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I can't quite remember, but I thought even at that price, it's still a really, really good deal. And I love getting to add to my PS1 collection. It's so rare that you actually get out there and find decent PS1 games for a reasonably good price, because a lot of people these days kind of know what price they want on eBay or what they might have sold for, and then they want to just flog them to you at like ridiculous prices. And quite frankly, if I'm going to a Carboot, I'm not paying the same price as I would get it on eBay. I may as well do the buying from the comfort of my own home. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. What do you guys think? Would you pay full whack at a Carboot when you could go home and buy the exact same thing on eBay or Amazon or what have you? Doesn't make any sense to me. But the last game I picked up, and I came across a guy, this was really towards the end of the morning, really, really lovely bloke. I've actually exchanged details with him and stuff, so hopefully he'll add me on PSN and we can do some gameplay together. That'll be really cool. So the last game was Steep, and if you guys remember, in one of my last videos I actually mentioned, I actually asked the question, are there any really good cool boarders style snowboarding games around at the moment? And look what I found. So the guy wanted a £5 for that. I thought for a £5, it's not a bad price. It's quite a new PS4 game if I'm not mistaken. So I thought I may as well pick that up and give that one a go. So I'll definitely be playing this, and I'm really hoping it's as good as like Cool Borders or something like that, because I used to love those games. That is me, guys. That was Harford, I believe. Harford car boot sale this morning, and I've had an absolutely great day. I'm shattered. I still have at least another one video, possibly 2, for the next one, because I don't want these to run on for too long. That's me. So yeah, hope you guys have had an awesome weekend, whether you've been out car booting or just out enjoying the sun, having picnics with your family, whatever it is. I hope you've had a great time, and I will catch you next time in the Geek Den. So all the best, guys. Take care.